Hi friends, welcome to a haul. My Sephora haul. It's not fully here, but the rest won't be here for like until the 19th is what they said online. I'm excited. I just wanted to show you guys what I do have. I'm finishing off my matcha. I did a get ready with me this morning. It was, I'm not going to say chaotic because it wasn't chaotic, but I had to keep getting at Luna this morning. She's our 1-year-old kitten cat. And it was a chatty get ready with me. So if you have like an hour and 45 minutes where you're just, I don't know, cooking, cleaning, maybe pop that one on. I was chatty. It definitely went longer than what I was planning on doing. I thought maybe an hour, but if you're new here, if you go further back on my channel, it's not uncommon for me to do chatty get ready with me's. Like I was doing like coffee and chat or makeup and chat, makeup and coffee, whatever. I do a lot of talking while I do my makeup, but I wasn't expecting to go this long this morning. If you see the glare off my glasses from my ring light, I'm sorry. I need my glasses to see though. So if you're running the lip combo, everything on my face, it'll be in today's get ready with me, which will get posted at some point today, which is Friday, April 12th, maybe? I don't know the today's date, but it's Friday. So, yeah, the rest of my Sephora order won't be here till like the 19th. It might come in this weekend, and when of course it comes in, even if it's like a 2-minute video or whatever, I'll pop it up. Unless I just hold on to it until my Odens Eye order comes in, because I ordered a mystery box. It's here somewhere. It was in BC the last time I checked, so it should be in Alberta today. But I might just wait for the rest of my Sephora order to show with that Odens Eye order. But otherwise, the exciting stuff for Sephora is here. So, again, like I said in previous videos, I've always ordered makeup, whether through Sephora or just random websites and stuff. I'm not new to makeup. I've been doing my makeup for what, 10 plus years. I always buy, like, I'm always buying makeup because I like makeup. I like playing with it. So one of the first things I purchased is a repurchase, but the first time I bought this, I bought it in a mini and I used it up. And I always said, when I'm ready for a new one, I'm just going to buy the full size and this will live in my purse. It's the Pat McGrath Lust Gloss, Lip Gloss in the shade Divine Rose. Just seeing it, it's like, yes. I will list everything I bought down in the description box in case you guys are wondering or curious. I forgot to wipe off a swatch off my hand. It's just, to me, it's the perfect everyday color, and getting it during the Sephora VIB sale is the perfect time to get it. Yeah, I've been out of the mini, like the mini lasted me a long time, but I was like, when I get it next, I'm just buying the full size. I'll do a swatch on my hand. It's right there. It's like a pinky, mauvey nude. It's nothing special. This is one gloss that I bought. Like, I really like it. I'm gonna put a little bit on. Yes. Divine Rose. There's one more shade that I do have in my Sephora wish list, but I might get the other one next time. But the next time Sephora does a sale, because I'm not ordering any more Sephora right now. But this is my favorite color. It's like, it's not a crazy color. It's just, to me, like, I tend to wear it without, I got lip liner on right now, but I tend to wear this without lip liner. I'll be in the car and swipe. And usually it stays on my lips the entire, like when I go grocery shopping, I'll put this on and I come out after like an hour or whatever and it's still on my lips. So guys, this is a repurchase. I mean, would you call it a repurchase since I've only had it in like a smaller size? Possibly. But I bought that. These next three things, I did go kind of ham, I would consider. Usually, like, when I do Sephora orders, I'll pick up a few things, and then I'm like, oh, I should have got that, and then I'll go back on and get more stuff. Or I'll go in store. Kind of the same thing happened here. I was like, oh, and then I told Matt, I was like, maybe I should have gotten that. And he's like, well, why didn't you? Or why? And I was like, I don't know. And he's like, well, why don't you? And I was like, well, maybe I should before the sale's over. I don't know how long this has been out. This one, I just been eyeballing. Every time I go in the store, it was sold out. Was it gone the last time I was at Sephora? Possibly. This palette, it's been online, but I want to buy it in person. I'm pretty sure every time I've gone to one specific Sephora, it's been sold out. So I was like, I'll just get it online. And it's the ABH Cosmo palette. This thing's so pretty. And that's not why I didn't buy it because it's pretty. Is it pretty? Sure. But it's up my alley, color story wise. And I like ABH palettes. Ooh, seeing this. Yeah. It's like neutral but pops a color for the shimmers. It's what this palette is to me. Like, you got 5 mattes and the rest are all shimmers. And it's just beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Exactly what I like for even just everyday makeup looks. A neutral, like matte, neutral shades. And then a random, oh my gosh, and a random shimmer. That one's like a gold green. So pretty. Ooh, that feels nice. The shade Mercury. Right? Ooh. That would be nice to do a smoky look with. Let's check out this Galaxy shade. This blue one. That would do a nice smoky look too. It looks more blue in the pan right here, see? Than it does on the... I do want to swatch that one. So to me that looks... I'm shearing it out. Okay. So to me that would be a nice smoky one. It's not picking up blue on the sparkles are blue. I see blue and like aqua, but the back tone of it is like black, which not what I would normally go for, but that's only one shade. So I want to swatch that Mercury shade beside it. Oh, that's like a nice gunmetal. I mean, I say gunmetal. Other people right here would probably describe that. That's fabulous. I like that. That's like a smoky gray, but I see brown in there. Nice. And then that's just a quick swatch of the two other shimmers. I kind of wish I had like a wet cloth or something. I'm not going to be able to swatch everything because I don't have anything that... Like, I don't have makeup wipes because I'm not a makeup wipe kind of girl. But I'm so excited to have this palette, and I'm happy I picked this one up. A palette that's coming in my order is not a new palette. I had it. I don't know what I did with it, so I ordered it because something tells me they're going to get rid of it. Maybe I'm wrong, but the ABH Soft Glam palette, it's still on Sephora website, but am I wrong in thinking they're eventually going to get rid of that? So that's what's coming, and then some Rare Beauty lip stuff, and then a mascara set, but I'll show you guys. These, since these items came out, I've had them on my wish list, but I like decisions, right? Like I end up picking up other things. I'm not going to get everything at once. Like there's still things on my wish list, but they're going to stay in my wish list until the next VIB sale. So I'm just trying to, I don't know, trying to make up my mind what I want right now. Makeup by Mario. I picked up the Soft Pop Plumping Blush Veil, and I got it, it's a cream blush. And I got it in the shade Barely Blushing. I was looking at them. I looked at these in person too. It's nice to see the things in person and then go home and think about it instead of just buying it right off the bat. And I was thinking, oh, it's like a nice, like, soft matte. Hey, how come I can't Oh, I guess it's too dark for me to see. It's like a nice matte thing. Ooh. To me, this is like the perfect or close enough to perfect for an everyday blush color, no matter what looks you go with. But for me, for the most part, ooh, that goes nice with my lips. For the most part, I do a lot of neutral looks. I do pops of color looks, but I haven't recorded any. Well, I have with the Scooby-Doo Glam Light. It's been a couple of months, but spring's coming, so more colorful looks will come. I do want to. Oh, okay. I barely even touched it right there. Could you use this on your lips too? You know, I would probably try. You're like, it's not showing up, Tammy. It's like a nude color. It's right here. I got it for like that barely blushed look, which, is that what that's called? Oh, it is. Barely blushing. I got it for the barely blushed look that I want. And then it's cream blush, so you can just, that feels so smooth and soft. I bet you it's going to be a great buildable. Let me just see if I can. Right there, yeah. I'm not the best at swatches, but it's there. Me and my veiny hands. I mean, we all have veiny hands, but sometimes, yeah, it's there. That's going to be, and I'm fair enough too that this will show up. I'm also excited for that. That's like the neutral girl's perfect blush. I do wonder how, so like a shade like that, how would that show up on somebody darker complexion? Would it show up very much? He's got several colors. But when I buy like face products, that's something I wonder too. Especially with blushes and bronzers, how would it show up on somebody darker complexion? The other thing is the Softsculpt Transforming Skin Enhancer All Over Warming Complexion Tint. I got in the shade Light. Again, same packaging. It's also cream. Oh yeah, I feel so nice. And again, you're like, Tammy, it's light. Yes, I bought these two products because when he came out with these, which was sometime last year, I think, when I seen these, I added them to my cart because I was like, especially with these shades and even like some of the other shades, I was like, you could really give yourself or get that barely there makeup look. Like you would be able to tell you're wearing makeup, but it would be not so, it wouldn't be harsh. It's right there. Again, that feels nice and soft. So I got so much going on my hands. Sorry. I should have got a washcloth so I could get everything off. I just figure if I do like my normal base that I do, the e.l.f. Halo Glow liquid filter, if I do that base, maybe a little bit of concealer, like just conceal whatever I want to conceal. Going with this, like obviously forehead, a little bit back here on the cheeks and on the jaw for like that barely bronze look. And then go in with this blusher. That would be really pretty. Mascara, a lip. Even eyeshadow too if you want it, but yeah, so that was those three. So that was those four things. This box I kind of opened, but I didn't open it. Yeah, I did, you might be like, wow, Tammy, you got a lot. I did, and no regrets. Matt and I told Matt, so we do shower talks. We take showers together for almost all the time. Not that nobody needs to know, but yes. So happy. We do shower talks, and I told Matt, like he knows that I buy makeup all the time, wherever, no secret, right? But I told him, I was like, I'm actually starting to feel a bit embarrassed to show what I got from Sephora. I was like, maybe I won't. Like I told him, I was like, maybe I won't show. And he's like, why not? And I was like, I don't know. I just feel embarrassed because some people think only like big YouTubers have all kinds of makeup, and nobody really talks about the average woman or person, because men, because some men do wear makeup, but nobody ever talks about like just the average person and like how much makeup they buy and what they own and stuff. And like I told my husband, I was like, I feel kind of embarrassed. Like I know my sister Tiffany knows that I have a lot of makeup. Well, actually, I think all my sisters might know. But it's not something anybody like really talks about, like for the average person. Like my husband, if you were to say like, hey, does your wife buy a lot of makeup? And he'd be like, since the day I've met her, yeah. I've always been buying makeup. And sometimes like I'll do big orders. I just don't tell I don't tell anybody outside of our household or share it. So I was like, he's like, what? He's like, just do a haul and show it. He's like, who cares? I don't know. Does anybody else feel embarrassed? Because, I don't know. I don't regret none of these purchases though. So right off the bat, I'll show you the one thing I bought that I was like, I just gotta do it, man. I gotta do it. It's the Fenty, what's this called? I don't know the exact name. Sun Stalk'R. Face and eye bronzer and highlighting palette. I was like, I'm getting it. This thing's been on my wish list since forever. It's been years. I regret it stalling on buying her bigger eyeshadow palette. And I was like, I told Matt, I was like, gonna get it. But yeah, even non-YouTubers are buying makeup, folks. It's not just YouTubers. I still feel embarrassed to buy it though. Nice hard packaging. It does have the names on the back. Anyways, I've been wanting this because I'm going to use it for my face and eyes. So there's 2 shimmer shadows right here. It says face and highlight. I guess, yeah, you could use them for highlight. Man, they feel so soft. I barely even put my finger in there. This one here, I would use as a highlight. This one I wouldn't because I don't do gold highlight. But they're right there. So pretty. I'm not going to swatch the rest of the palette. Those feel so pretty. No, they don't feel. They feel so soft. But yeah. Finally. Oh, you have to turn it up this way to see. Oh, I have that in my cart, but the full size. So this bronzer right here, I guess I'll get a taste of how much I'll use it. Right here is the powder bronzer Inda Sun. I actually have this one in my Sephora cart, but the full size compact, because I'm going to get it the next VIB sale. So there's Inda Sun, Private Island. It's looking more, these are looking more orange on camera, just so you guys know. Caramel Cutie, Cocoa Naughty, does that say Cocoa? Yeah, Cocoa Naughty, and Thick, sorry, I'm not even pointing. Inda Sun, Private Island, Caramel Cutie, Cocoa Naughty, and Thick Mint. Okay, she's nice. Is that darkened? I wonder, is that buildable? I wonder how many shades like on their own does she have? I'm gonna put this. So that's the darkest one right there. Thick Mint. That's me sharing it out. I know her bronzers work for everyone. This is gonna be a good eyeshadow palette too. Ooh, I just want to see with this first one. Look at that. You might be like, Tammy, that's white and that's what you have on your wish list. Yes, I do. I like bronzers this color as well. I swatched it right there. It's right there. It's sometimes I don't want my bronzers to be like pow, because I do like to take my time sometimes. Anyways, I'm pumped and excited that I finally just got it. No more having it sitting in my cart. So another eyeshadow palette that's been in my wish list forever. Why did I stall on getting it? It's the Huda Beauty Nude eyeshadow palette. I don't think I bought anything colorful. Wow, I got the samples I asked for. That's a miracle. How's this come out? So she had 3 of these nude ones, or is it 2? I swear there was 3. Anyways, out of the 3, I already knew the other 2. If I bought them, I wouldn't have used them. This one though, that feels nice. You want to know why I was like, get it, Tammy? And it's probably for another reason that I bought something that I show in my, not from Sephora, but I bought something that's new to me that I use in the Get Ready With Me this morning. And it's because this looks soft. It looks pretty. It's like neutrals. It's a neutral palette with like these pinky mauve tones. Pinky mauve peach. If you decide to watch this morning's Get Ready With Me, you'll put 2 and 2 together and be like, yeah, that's a color combo Tammy likes. Tammy likes. Ugh. And I have other Huda Beauty palettes, but this one's probably the one that's been out the longest that I finally bought. I don't know why I've been sitting on it, just in my cart. I know why. It's because I keep buying other things instead. But yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited. Did I say that I'm not ordering anything else from Sephora until the next VIB sale? I need to drive that into my head. The only thing I will order if I can't find it at Winners again is my skincare. So yes, pick this up finally. I'm excited to use that as well. The 2 samples I got, there's 3 more things. Yeah. 2 cheek products and another eyeshadow palette. The Bad Boy Carolina Herrera and Cobalt. Is this for women or is this for men? Or is it unisex? Pink Pepper Geranium, Lavender Black Plum, Truffle Accord Vetiver. I can't pronounce that. I got my husband a few samples of the Sauvage by Dior. Holy hell. Sorry. That stuff smells so good on him. I bet you that smells good on most men. Okay. Oh, this one doesn't have much in there, but I already have like 2 perfumes on me right now. I sprayed I currently have Burberry sprayed on me, and I also have Brooklyn Ellis Myth on as well. I talked about what perfumes are on my wish list for the next VIB sale. I didn't buy any this time because the ones I wanted were sold out, and I don't feel like going to the mall. I think this is men's, but I'm gonna... Ooh, I smell pepper. Not like pepper, black pepper, but... Can I see Matt wearing that? Ooh, you know what? Maybe. Let's let that dry down. Pink pepper. I think that's what hit me right off the bat. I don't smell any lavender, but let's... What does Truffle Accord Vetiver? What is that? Okay. I'm going to let that dry down. The Good Girl by Carolina Herrera. I'm probably butchering her name. This is the blush. Yeah, there's this blush one. There's another one where it's red, like this part of the shoe's red. Can't remember what that one's called. Bergamot, bitter almond, ylang-ylang rose, ooh, and vanilla patchouli. A vanilla rose. Ingenious and mischievous. Well, I'm not ingenious or mischievous. Let's give this a spray. Ooh. Oh. Okay. I wish I had more of my Fenty sample left. Ooh, let this dry down. Right off the bat, I smell the rose. I have the Fenty one in my wish list. I need to go back in store and smell it again. I was going to buy the travel size one. But I was like, no, I need to go back in and smell it in person. Because sometimes the samples smell different than the full size. That is pretty. The Fenty one also has rose in it. And I'm pretty sure vanilla as well. Which is why it's in my wish list. Because I had the sample and used it up so fast. I don't let this dry down. I was going to say, I kind of wish this one, I smell the rose. I think I'm smelling the, I don't smell almond, but it says bergamot, bitter almond, which is the top note. The middle note, ylang-ylang rose. I definitely smell the middle note of the rose. And then the bottom note, vanilla patchouli. I don't know what patchouli is supposed to smell like, but I will say, this is sexy. Like, add to cart. Kinda. I probably wouldn't get a full size. I'd probably get a travel size. Because I like so many scents. I don't smell... I was going to say, I kind of wish it has a bit more vanilla in it. But I have vanilla perfumes that are just vanilla on their own I can mix. We'll see. Let's get back to what's in the box. I picked up another soft pinch. I had several of these in my cart. I seen these in person. I swatched most of them in person. Only two of them I really liked. Cheer, which I have on today. You have to watch this morning's Get Ready With Me. It's going to be labeled Chatty Get Ready With Me. But, I don't know what happened with my cheeks this morning. I fixed it. So I do have Cheer, which I do like. This one's like more peachy. Let's compare side by side. So anyways, I picked up Hope. The other ones, I don't think I'm going to get any more shades. I think just these two. Like I said, I've swatched all of them in store. I mean, there might be one more darker one that I like, but I think just these two and that's it. So this one's Hope. If we just put them side by side, can you tell? Yeah, this one's like more peachy. These feel so smooth. That one also is looking... So, swatching it on my finger, it looks peachy. But this one's got a different... it's got like a more of a pinky purple highlight. So that's Hope. This one's Cheer. Just so you guys can see them side by side. Cheer and Hope. Why does Cheer look more pink in the viewfinder when it's not? Anyways, yeah. Cheer and Hope. Why is Cheer looking more pink? It is too. I was expecting it to look the opposite. I just put more on. So yeah. Cheer and Hope. Anyways, they're good on their own, or you can just use them as a highlighter or a blush topper. I think for me, I want to try them again on their own. Like, I'll like do bronzer, no highlighter, and just use these on their own as a blush and see how I like them like that. I do like them, but I think I might use these more for as highlighter and eyeshadows. Because I think these would be really pretty. I don't want to keep both of these in here. Hope's the new one. The other one will go back. Lists. There's one more I have in my wish list. I will get it the next round. Well, here's my thing with my Sephora wish list. If I'm not still thinking about the items that are in my cart by the time the next VIB sale comes, I will remove those items. Because that's kind of how I like to do it as well. If I'm not thinking about like, oh, I can't wait to get that, or I really want that, I will remove them. This is in the shade Bubbly. I do have another shade, but I think I have it put back in my collection. I will swatch it on this hand so you guys can see better. So pretty. It's right there. So this is the shade Bubbly. Would you guys like to see a comparison to the other shade? I have the shade Curvy. Is it in my... Let me just check my makeup bag. Make sure I don't have it. I tend to keep my everyday favorite makeup in my makeup bag. But that blush is... The other shade I have is also new, so I don't expect it to be in that makeup bag. Let's go yonder over, just so you guys can see. I'm pretty sure the curvy one's more peach. Ooh, where did I put it? Oh, darn it. I can't mess around. Why doesn't my drawer want to close now? All right. I think... Oh, here it is. Just so I can show you guys a comparison. I'm pretty sure Curvy's peach, though. The other shade, the shade that I like to get, I believe it's Elite, E-L-I-T-E. That's the other shade that I was going to get, but... I mean, you can only use so much makeup at once, and... So yeah, that's Bubbly. It's pretty, like, I really like it. And then this one's Curvy. And I will... Oh yeah, so you can definitely tell now. So Curvy here is like a peachy orange, and then... What was it called? I already forget. Bubbly is beside it. So these are going to be great all year round, but spring and summer. But for me, I don't... Sometimes I do my makeup depending on like the season. Otherwise though, I just do whatever. And then the last thing is a Sephora eyeshadow palette. I got the last one that was on my wish list. Is it colorful? No. I only want to put the new stuff in my basket because I'm going to keep this basket out of my collection so I can use stuff. So the last thing I picked up is a Sephora Destinations palette, and this one's off the grid. It's neutral. I have two other ones. The other two I have are not destination ones, but the two Sephora palettes that I have, I like them. I like the formula. They're easy to use. I think they're, yeah, user friendly. And again, it's neutral, to be expected. There is another one. Well, they have two more from the destination that's still online, I believe. Are they on sale? This one I paid $14 for because it was on sale. And when you include your stuff, I think actually this was $30. Do they do that where... Because I never paid attention. I just add to cart and check out. I mean, I did like look at my total. But I never took notice of if I, because isn't all Sephora stuff, Sephora, like this line, 30% off? But you get 30% off on top of like the general 20% off? I don't know. Anyways, there's a green leaning palette on there. And then there's another neutral one, and it has like a one pop of color with like a magenta. I wouldn't, I was like, I don't need that. But I just noticed on inspection quickly, this looks like it has a, nope, I swear I just seen one of these have a shift. Maybe my eyes are just playing tricks on me. But, well, that looks like it's got a little bit of pink in it. Anyways, it's another neutral palette. And yeah, that's my Sephora order, or for the most part, my Sephora order. I think I'm the highest tier for Sephora, because like I said, I've been shopping Sephora forever, over 10 years. And I constantly am doing random Sephora orders. But from here on out, I told my husband, because I have a lot of makeup. I just want to enjoy my makeup, play with it, do different looks. There are some indie brands. I mean, I've tried Glam Light last year. I have 2 of the Scooby-Doo palettes. Those are, for color-wise, those are 2 of my favorite colorful eyeshadow palettes. And then I do have the Chucky palette, which is in my basket. I said in the Get Ready With Me this morning, if you guys are curious of what's in my basket of, I think it's just all eyeshadow palettes, that I like them, but I need to give them second chances. Let me know and I'll show you guys what's in that basket. I can do a video on it if you want. Are you making biscuits, or what are you doing? Hey, what are you doing? She's looking at me through the ring light going, I'm talking about Luna, not Grace. What are you doing? Hey, can you guys, I don't know if can you guys hear? She makes like these squirrely sounds. You want to come over? Hey, come on. You're not going on my desk. You can come on my lap. You're just going to lie there? Okay. Yeah? Are you getting bored? So yeah. Again, when my rest of my Sephora order gets here, I'll show you guys. But it's, I do know it's the ABH Soft Glam palette. I miss having that. That's such a pretty palette. And then I did order a mascara set so I could try the Rare Beauty mascara. What else was in that? Do you guys care if I pop up on I got my laptop right here. Do you guys care if I pop up on here? Are you guys in a, I don't want to say the same thing, but are you guys in a rush? I think I said that this morning too. Are you guys in a rush? Because I'm not. Man, what a mess, Tammy. I just want to tell you guys what's in that, because there is 1 or 2 mascara sets that are up on Sephora right now. And I think, oh, why is my mouse? Come here. Let me put you guys right here. Sephora. Sephora, we need Sephora Canada. Here we go. Because the pricing between Canada and US is definitely different. All right. Yeah, so it says Sephora Collections 30% off. All right. So when you go to makeup, and I like going to the value and gift sets. Like, that's probably, do I want to sign in? You know what? Sure. You know what? No, I don't. What's the rest of that email? Do I have letters in there? I guess I can sign in to my account. Oh, that is my email. All right. Oh, the coloring on my laptop is horrible. I'll just go to my orders. Well, let's see. Makeup and go to value and gift sets. Am I already under that? Oh, maybe I am. Oh, so one thing I did want to get, but it was sold out. It was the Say Glow Starter Kit. It has a liquid blush, a lip gloss, and the Say All Over Glow thing. I can't remember what it's called. I have it in 2 shades. The one I use the most is almost gone. The Danessa Myricks, her 2 palettes, although they are pretty, I've seen them in person. Go away, Norton Antivirus. I feel like somebody like me, I wouldn't get much use out of it. At least the powder. I would use the powders in those palettes, but not the creams. And so I feel like the creams would go bad. What do you guys think? Most of the Sephora Favorites kits are sold out. So the Sephora Favorites Summer Lash / Mascara set with voucher. I need to remember to keep the voucher this time. All these years I've been throwing the voucher out. I didn't know they've come with vouchers. Is this the one that I ordered? Yes. So this one comes with a Milk Makeup mascara, a Tarte mascara, a Benefit mascara, a Too Faced mascara, and the Rare Beauty. I've never tried Milk Makeup mascara, so of course I'm excited to try that out. The Too Faced, the Tarte, and the Benefit Roller Lash, I have tried those. If that's the same Tarte mascara that I've tried before, it's either in my collection still or I tossed it out recently because I didn't like it. But it was the one that I had. Was that, what do you call it? Tubing mascara. It might have been a tubing one. I don't know. The Benefit Roller Lash, do I like that one? Yes, I'll definitely use that one up. I just feel like for the price, I'd rather just go buy the, is it Essence? I think it's Essence. They have a mascara that's almost spot on to the Benefit Roller Lash. I don't remember the name of it. The Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. I think I do like that one as well. But again, I'd rather just buy the L'Oreal. Ooh, what mascara is it? I don't have it right now. Lash Paradise. I'd rather use that. And then the Rare Beauty, I'm excited to try that one as well. I already know I wouldn't use the voucher for the Benefit one. But if I don't like the Milk one or the Rare Beauty one, I'll probably either get the Benefit Roller Lash or the Too Faced Better Than Sex one. That Tarte one looks like the one I either still have and I don't use it anymore because I don't like it, or I trashed it. So it's not bad. It is $38 for the 5 minis, but those mini mascaras, man, I mean, I'm still using my Ilia one. I really wish they would have put the Ilia one in here, because then I would have used the voucher for the Ilia one. But you get 5 free minis, which can last you months, and then you get the voucher to go pick out a full-size one. So that's great. Currently, it's out of stock, so does that mean I'm not getting it? Let me go check. Do they tell you in your order if something went out of stock after you placed your order? Today's April 12th. What order is this? Okay, so what is coming? Oh, that's okay. Yeah, good thing I checked. That's okay. The Sephora Favorites, it's not going to be showing up in my order. It says here, out of stock. It's okay. I want to try that Rare Beauty mascara, but whatever. So, what's still coming in the order? Did they still charge me for it though? It looks like it. I'll have to check my bank statement. So I ordered the Rare Beauty Soft Pinch Tinted Lip Oils. I ordered 2 of those. I ordered Hope and Wonder. And then I ordered the Rare Beauty Stay Vulnerable Glossy Lip Balm in Nearly Rose. Again, you might be like, they're all neutral colors, Tammy. Yeah, that's what I like. And of course, the ABH Soft Glam palette. I need to do a reminder for myself to make sure they removed, because that's the price that my order was. I need to make sure they took out, or I'm not still getting charged for the Sephora Favorites mascara set when my order shows it's out of stock. Oh, you know what? But beside everything, it says add to basket. So maybe I'm still getting it. Like, yeah, never mind. Never mind. So what is in my wish? I'll tell you guys what's in my wish list if you'd like to know. Ooh, it's back. So I have Burberry Goddess, the Eau de Perfume travel spray. I have that in my basket. I have Skylar Vanilla Sky Hair and Body Mist. I have one hair and body mist, but it's not vanilla. It's by Taka. I really like that one. I'm almost gone. And I was like, it's more like on the floral bandwagon. And I was like, at the end of the day, I really like vanilla and like sweet gourmand, although I do like rose. So I have Skylar Vanilla Sky Hair and Body Mist in here. It's sold out. And Fleur Vanilla Skin Hair and Body Fragrance Mist. That's sold out. I like to get one or the other. I'm hoping maybe by the next VIB sale, one of those are back in stock. I also have the Burberry Goddess Eau de Perfume gift set where it comes with the travel spray and then like another bottle with it. That one's only available in store, and I'm not planning on going to the store. Ilia Limitless Lash Lengthening Clean Mascara. I have that in here. Fenty Beauty, I have the Cheeks Out Freestyle Cream Bronzer in the shade Butter Biscuit. That's in here. And the Fenty Sun Stalk'R Instant Warmth Bronzer in Inda Sun. Those 2 things, as long as they're not sold out, the next VIB sale, I will pick them up with the Ilia mascara. I do have the Fenty Beauty by Rihanna Match Stick Matte Contour Stick in Amber Suede. I currently have Amber, but I'm not going to get that. And I also have Rare Beauty Warm Wishes Effortless Bronzer Stick in a Bright Side. So both those sticks I currently have shades darker than right now, and then the ones in my basket are 1 shade lighter. They'll stay in my basket, but the next VIB sale, I'm not going to get those 2. I just want the 2 other Fenty products. I also have Makeup by Mario Soft Pop Powder Blush in Creamy Peach and Mellow Mauve. I think between the 2, I'm actually going to remove this one. I'm removing the peach one, and I'm going to keep the Mellow Mauve in here. And then I have 4 of Give Beauty's Dewy Plump Collagen Lip Gels in here. I have the mauve, purple, pink, and berry, all 4 of those in here. They'll stay here for now. If I don't think about them from now until the next VIB sale, I'll probably remove all 4 of those. The Give by Gwen, I say Give by Beauty, but it's Give by Gwen Stefani. I have the Pick It Up Cream Contour and Powder Bronzer Duo in Heatin' Up Fair in here. It's the one that I currently have. I'm hoping, if it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen. I'm hoping she comes out with powder bronzers and cream bronzers on their own, but in these shades. It's $38 for it, but I feel like it's my favorite powdered bronzer at the moment. The cream bronzer in there, it's nice. But I think I like the powder bronzer it the most. But I feel like you don't get a lot of product, so I have it in here. I'm gonna keep it in here because yes, I would 100% buy that again. I also have the Makeup by Mario Soft Glow Highlighter in Opal because I have one now, but I have one this is the one I originally wanted when it first came out, but I ended up getting another shade. It's still light and it works for me, but I like to get the Opal. And then of course, Liss Beauty Higher Standard Cream Blush Glow Stick, the shade Elite, which is a mauve tone, and that will stay in here. I will get that the next round. Yves Saint Laurent Black Opium, the Over Red Travel Spray. I would like to go smell that in store. And then the last thing, well actually not the last thing, Fenty Beauty by Rihanna. It just says Eau de Perfume Travel Spray, but it's like rose and vanilla. I've gone through a sample. I would like to get one travel size perfume next round, one or two. The two Fenty bronzers, the Cheeks Out Cream Bronzer, the Sun Stalk'R Powder Bronzer, the Ilia Mascara, and the Liss Cream Blush in Mauve. Oh, the other thing that's in here is the Pat McGrath Lust Lip Gloss in Sunset Rose. It's Warm Rose Golden Pearl. That's in here as well, but I might remove that one because I do have my favorite one now. And then I do have the Nude Sticks Nude Beach Eye Pencil Palette in here. It's not out yet. It's still coming soon. But yeah, usually like throughout the year too, like I'm constantly adding and taking things out of here. But that's what I have in mind. I got a funny feeling those Give by Gwen Stefani lip oils, lip gels. I think I'm going to end up removing those. Actually, I'm just going to do it right now. I have them in here because I was like, ooh, those are pretty, but... So those are out. That Makeup by Mario. There's 4 things for sure I'm going to get the next VIB sale. The rest, I don't know. It's, we'll see, because new things will come out before then, too. I didn't click on fragrance, did I? And then, like, what's here for new makeup? Well, I guess you can get the Positive Light Liquid Luminizer Highlighter and Blush. The minis. The minis are 20. Well, the mini highlighters here are 22 for Rare Beauty. And then the mini blushes are 19. I don't have any interest in either of those. I have her powdered blushes and 2 of her powder highlighters. The Gisou, how do you pronounce that? Gisou Honey Infused Hydrating Lip Oil. Now, I will say, I've seen these swatched. I think, unless you're someone who likes to buy something from a brand and collect and like be a collector and keep them together, you only need one shade. I like to try Clarins lip oils though. Shoppers has them. It's about the same price, maybe a little bit cheaper. The Gisou ones are, how do you even say that? They're 38 Canadian. I think Clarins is about the same price, maybe $1 or $2 cheaper. Laneige, I know I like Laneige sleeping mask. They have a new one. What scent is it? Is it Gummy Bear? Cotton Candy. Oh my. Holy shit. Sorry guys. $33.50. That went up like so much. I'm on my second one. I'm almost done. I did not pay $30 range. It was 20 something dollars. Anyways, oh, I'm going to add that to my wish list. Cotton candy. Yum. $33.50 now though. I will say though, the price is shocking, but the lip sleeping masks, it lasts you forever. Mine lasts me like 2 years. Maybe that's kind of gross, but I mean, whatever. It's only me using it, and it didn't go bad. Actually, I think it's gone now. I think the one I had's gone now. I don't want to buy another one right now because I'm done with my Sephora ordering. I'm going to add the cotton candy one though for the next VIB sale. Oh, reason why too is because I do have one of the tube ones. So cotton candy, $33.50 though. Jeez Louise. That's pricey. I'm just checking the new section. See if there's anything that catches my eye. I did contemplate getting one of those Huda Beauty faux filler shiny non-sticky lip glosses, but I seen those in person and I was like, no. Because I was at Sephora not too long ago looking at a lot of the stuff that would be coming up because of the sale was coming up. So there is Pharmacy Lip Smoothie Vitamin C plus Peptide Lip Balm. That might be something. I'm going to heart that so I can just compare the ingredients and stuff to the Laneige. It's $30. It's only $3.50 cheaper, but... Oh, this went in and out of my cart. Milk Makeup, The Works Makeup Set. $67. You get a bag. You get a lip gloss, which looks so pretty and right up my alley. You get a bronzer. Well, the lip gloss is full size, the bronzer is full size, and the blush is full size. Both are cream. And then you get the Pro Grip, whatever, setting spray. I feel like the setting spray would probably break me out, so that's why I didn't bother ordering that. I was like, oh, it comes with a makeup bag. Is that the reason to get something though? Because that's my train of thought too. I'm like, a new makeup bag as well. Yeah, I'm not adding that back to my wish list. No. Oh, I was contemplating the Liss Beauty No Limits Cream Bronzer and Contour Stick. I almost bought it, but I was like, you want to know something? I really like Fenty's stuff, and I do like the Give by Gwen Stefani powder and contour. And I still have like a Rare Beauty one I'm working through, so I'm going to add that back to my wish list because it is the most affordable. I do see Fenty has a Demi Glow Light Diffusing Highlighter. I looked at it and I was like, no. If you're wondering, that's $54 Canadian. I'm starting to get hungry. Man, trying to see this stuff on here. Oh, I did want the Sephora Favorites Clean Me Up Kit, but that's sold out. It's been sold out before the Sephora sale even started. It's got a lip liner from a brand I don't think I've heard of. It's got a Mika hair product, but it has a full-size Lawless plumper lip gloss. What is that? If I don't want to click on it because for whatever reason on Sephora the past week or so, you click on something and then you go back and it takes you to the big top of the page. It never used to do that. Now it is. Anyways, you can go look it up yourself. Sephora Favorites Clean Me Up Kit. I want to get that. The only thing in it that I wouldn't use is the hair product, but my daughter would probably use that. Everything else I would use. It looks like, yeah, there's a lip liner, the Lawless full-size pumping lip gloss. Say one of those glowy primers that I use. And then I think there's a mascara and something else, but it's so whitewashed I can't see. I have no interest in the Too Faced Chocolate Soleil Melting Bronzing and Sculpting Stick. The Dior Forever Glow Maximizer Long Wear Liquid Highlighter. There was one shade I was thinking about, but no. I don't know how much use I would get out of something like that. Buxom. I was looking at the Buxom Bloomin' Babe set. They're not full size. I kind of wish they were full size and I would have bought it. But I will continue enjoying my Buxom lip gloss that I do have right now. Tarte does have a Maracuja Juicy Top Hits Lip Duo. I did have that in my wish list, but I removed it because I think I'm more intrigued to order the ColourPop clicker things that are, to me, probably the same thing. Anyways, you get 2 full size for 41 Canadian. Merit did come out with their signature lipsticks in matte form, but I have 2 right now. Do I like matte lipsticks? Sure, but I think I like to have at least a little bit of sheen or gloss. So I have 2 Merit lipsticks, which I like. I'll continue to enjoy those. The Sephora Collection Love the Lift Curling Plus Volumizing Mascara. It says waterproof, so right off the bat, I wouldn't buy that. But that brush looks identical to Tower 28 brush. So if you like Tower 28 and you want a mascara that's even cheaper than Tower 28, I don't know if it comes in non-waterproof, but if you like Tower 28 and you don't mind it being waterproof, check out the Sephora Collection Love the Lift Curling and Volumizing Waterproof Mascara. That looks like a Tower 28 brush. There was a skincare product by the brand that I use that I want to go check out. I'm not going to get it right now. Sephora Collection About That Sheer Shine Lipstick. Ooh, the Danessa Myricks Yummy Skin Blurring Balm Powdered Flushed. Is that matte colored? Cheek. Oh, you can use it on the lips too. I was wondering that. I should have read it. I'm going to add that to my wish list. I'm not going to pick a color right now. I'm just going to add it. I do know It Cosmetics CC Cream Plus Natural Matte Foundation with SPF 40. I do like It Cosmetics, but not the matte. I don't have any left, and I probably won't buy one anytime soon. But I like It Cosmetics CC creams. Morphe has a new foundation, Light Form Extended Hydration Foundation. Oh, Ilia has a new complexion brush for $45. The One Size by Patrick Starr, the Wicked, that's ugly. To me, it's ugly. To you, you might be like, it might catch your eye. You might really like it. But it looks too childish to me. I don't think I have anything by One Size. I'm not going to do it right now. I should go look at his stuff though and just see if anything catches my eye. Danessa Myricks is catching my eye. But if I want her stuff, I'll get it off Beautylish. Something of hers that I've been eyeballing for ever. She has these cheek palettes. They're cream cheek palettes, but you can use them on your lips too. There's like 4 shades in it, and maybe this year I might finally bite the bullet and get it. It's not too bad. For what you get, it's not too bad price-wise. I don't know the name of it, but it's cream, and there's like 4 shades in it. There's like a pinkier, peachy colored one, and there's like one that's more nude toned. I like to get the brighter colored one for both my cheeks and my lips. I mean, some of the stuff that says new, it's new as in mini size, not full size. Like full sizes already exist. The other thing is the Milk Makeup Cloud Glow Priming Foam with Brightening Turmeric. That's kind of intriguing, but not really. Guerlain. I don't know how to pronounce that. They have a blush that I'm interested in, but no, thank you, not right now. Not some stuff is I'm not gonna add. Then Huda Beauty has 2 lip sets. Again, I went to go buy one, but they're sold out. You get a full size, well, it looks like a full size lip liner and a full size liquid lip. She has one that's like more nudie, not my kind of nude, and then like another one that's kind of looks like it's mauve pink. Anyways, both were sold out when I tried to get one of them. I feel like Lancome, if I want that, I'll get it from Shoppers to earn Shoppers points. That looks new. What's that? I don't know. Yeah, I'm keeping that in my wish list. The Nude Sticks Nude Beach Eye Pencil Palette. You get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I guess I'll just call them crayons, but like eyeshadow sticks. I have a mini set of nude stick blushes. Well, I use them on my cheeks and my lips. I really like. I'm gonna get off here in a moment. Wow, they're on here after I did my order. Oh, actually, Patrick Todd. No, I was talking about One Star. Patrick Todd does have the major volume plumping lip gloss. There's only one shade that I would like to try from him. But Morphe has these new eyeshadow palettes. I think there's 3. They're called Rich and Foiled. I wanted all 3. They're now on here. They weren't on here when I did my order. Oh well. I'm not going to add them to my wish list because I'll probably forget about them. And to me, if I forget about something, then obviously I didn't want it that bad. Oh yeah, I was saying in this morning's Get Ready With Me. So Makeup by Mario. There is a Dior eyeshadow palette that I want to get. And I know some people are like, wow, but they're so expensive. Well, let's see. Makeup by Mario, $68 Canadian. I'm pretty sure the Dior palette I'm looking at is like $70, so it's $2 more. I don't see it here though, currently. Well, I'm in the new section, just seeing if anything popped up since I did my order. I do kind of want to try the Lancome Hypnose Drama Lengthening Mascara. They got a duo here, online only, for $52. What does one cost? So that would be like $20-something. So that's like, if you buy the duo, that'd be $21. Sorry, $26 each. That's almost on par with some drugstore mascara prices. I've been seeing this brand called, how would you pronounce that? Kulfi. How do you pronounce that? That looks like it's new. Looks like Haus Labs by Lady Gaga. She has some new high power eye, cheek, and lip pigment paints. I bet you it's just new colors. I'm going to get off here in a second. I'm just double checking that nothing. There's a lot of new Gucci stuff on here. Patrick Ta, major volume plumping lip gloss. Yeah, I'm not ordering anything else right now, Tammy. No, you're not. Lawless does have a kit. I bet you it's sold out though. The Plump and Pout lip balm and lip gloss set. I contemplated getting it. They're both full size, but if you could pick a shade you want it, I would have bought it. But these ones are so, it's like there's no color to them, so I was like, I wouldn't want to buy that without a color. I'd like to have some color. Pat McGrath has a new item on here. Skin Fetish Sublime Perfection Blurring Under Eye Powder. $45. No thank you. Anyways, yeah, there's not a whole lot of new stuff. I just hit an hour on here. I don't want to keep you guys on here. But I do want to tell you guys what I want to log out. I don't want to stay signed in on here on my laptop. How do I log out? Hey, Where'd you go? I have 905 points. Sweet. Side note. Man, my throat is so... I feel like I've been talking for like 5 hours. Cold matcha. What's this? ColourPop just dropped something new. Liquid light glow drops. Well, the coloring on my laptop looks like shit, so... But that does not interest me. Looks like there's 3... I thought they had a new ColourPop eyeshadow palette, but that's gone coconuts, which I already have. It says get vacay ready with toasty nudes, and I'm like, what? A new toasty nudes palette? I should ask one of my kids to help me get the coloring on. You're right. Anyways, looks like they just dropped 3 liquid light glow drops. Sun O'Clock, which looks like the lightest shade. Venice Boulevard, which looks like a mid shade, and then Petalite, I don't know, $10 Canadian each. That does not interest me at all. I will tell you what interests me. Let me go find it. Hey. The website on here is different than... I'm going to go under value sets. Okay, in my Sephora cart on my phone, not my Sephora, ColourPop. One, I seen somebody order the ColourPop $49 mystery box. It was all shit that they had in there. Everything that's in that box is stuff that's currently under the sale tab on the ColourPop site. I was tempted to order that box. I did not. I will tell you though what's in my cart. Pretty, pretty, pretty. Don't need you. Don't need you. Okay, one thing. I have a So Jelly set in there. There's 3. Well, the specific one I have in there is called So Jelly. It's a set of 3. But I might have actually taken it back out. What is in there, though, is... Let's go, guys. Keep scrolling down. It should have been up at the top. Did they not longer have it? Did I pass it and not realize it? Oh my. Maybe I'm too late. Oh, here we go. Is this it? No, that's not it. Where are you? Oh my gosh. That's not it. The website on the computer is different than on the phone. I'm gonna have to stroll back up. Where's the lip stuff on here? Lips. Yeah, the So Juicy Plumping Lip. But that's not... None of this stuff is it. Those are lippy pencil sticks. I might have totally... They wouldn't remove it off the site, would they? Because that's lippy. That's not it. Where did you go? That's major glow up, glowing lip set. That's blurred out, blotted lip set. It's not that. Just blot it, keep it juicy. Nope. Gloss it up. Nope. Here we go. why is it in a weird spot? So it's the set is called So Bomb, and it's the So Juicy Plumping Gloss Bomb set. You get 6 shades. They all are up my alley. There's Dulled Up, which looks like a pink, like a nice pink color. There's Vacay Mode, PSL, and Dough, which all are like nice nude shades. Guava Glaze, which is like a mauve pink, and then Berry Spritz, which looks like a deep berry shade. Anyways, that's in my ColourPop cart on my phone. There's something outside my door. Can we go see? Yes, we shall. Ooh. Maybe it's not Sephora. Oh, thank you. It was Amazon for David. These are his. No packages for me today. I shall go cry. No, those are his. He's collecting something. He found a hobby, which Matt, I think it's going to be the same hobby that Matt's starting, because Matt was talking about something that he wanted to start. It looks like him and David are going to be doing the same thing. There was an eyeshadow palette that I want to get. Is it the So Elemental? It's $14. My sister Leah was like, no, when I showed it to her because it's blue, but ooh, it's pretty. So we'll see. Do you guys have things that you like from ColourPop? I usually buy like a lot of their palettes, mostly their neutral ones, but I might like Off Melrose. That one's on sale right now for $10.80. That one, no, doesn't catch my eye. Sweet Talk, though, I keep looking at that one, but I don't know. I don't know about that one. Yeah, I like there's no more blushes or anything. Palettes. I don't have none of the bigger palettes. I did have the Stone Cold one, and another one. Like So Elemental, that one has my eye right now. I have Going Coconuts. I mean, I don't want to sit here and give you guys that thing. Golden Hour, I've been looking at that one. But I have the Not a Box of Chocolates one, and I have that one in my basket. So, the Winnie the Pooh one, I feel like I need to bite the bullet and get that one before it's gone. Because I've also been wanting to get that one. I need to go through my ColourPop palettes and see what I have. Because like Deja Brew, that one's got my eye. Blushing Nude, that one has my eye. And of course, I need to make sure, like, do I have these ones already? Because I don't want to buy Lucky Penny. Out of all of them, that one has my eye. Feeling Bubbly. Sage the Day is also another one. And then the 3PO. Luna. I'm going to get off here, guys. Yeah, Sage the Day. That's, if anything else comes in that I'm waiting for, I will pop back on. But until then, Luna's getting at something she's not supposed to. I'll see you guys later. Ciao!